real. But the Christian preacher has given to our people the hopeful intent that Jesus somehow was going to come and solve all of our problems, where all the tears will be wiped from all of our eyes, and we will be happy down here. And heaven will come out of this, all of this stuff from outside of man has been the articulation of the Negro Christian ministry. Well, what this book says is that take all of this information and internalize it. Your Christ is within you. Your God is within you. Your heaven is within you. That's what the book of Revelation is about. And the various stages of your spiritual development as you become, amen, the hidden God. That's what this book is about. The revelation of the hidden God within yourself.
Mental alchemy. Mental alchemy. Mental alchemy. First time I learned about the guy C. Freeman was through Bobby Hemmett. And boy, was I excited to learn about the God that taught Bobby. I'm talking about, wow, amazing. But I really wasn't ready for his information yet, based off of me still being in the, in the aspect of the death realm and the dark side. Not until I went through my comatose, because y'all know I was a horrendous, gross drug addict. Then I came back to see Freeman, and boy, was he a breath of fresh air. I'm talking about I went from saying fuck life to shit, trying to win the Mega Millions with the God. C. Freeman was big on that lottery shit. I have been C. Freeman for like a year straight, a little bit longer than a year. And today I want to share with y'all the greatest technique I've ever heard from the God. What's up, family? What's the deal, man? Yes, sir. Let's get it on. C. Freeman. And if y'all don't know, C. Freeman is a Moorish master teacher. I'm talking about master. See, when we look at the architect, that's him. That's this nigga right here. You feel me? He's the architect of this whole thing and shit. Y'all know, y'all used to see Bobby in the back of the classroom just soaking up game. The young Bobby soaking up game, soaking up information and shit. The God is just a world of wisdom, and we're gonna get into it right now because this technique is going to move mountains for you. And if y'all do it correctly, and I'm gonna explain the whole process of how to do it correctly, because a lot of times people just half-ass do stuff. The real game is to do it correctly and to do it with power, with effort, with aggression. I'm gonna show y'all the whole gambit of this thing. So yeah, hey, we got to look at the architect and some of his teachings, especially when he's dealing with meditation, visualization, and different aspects that actually shift and transform your reality. Nigga, I was sitting there doing all that number shit with C. Freeman. I was trying to hit that lottery. Pick 3 and all. Nigga was in that bitch. All right, he said, put this number here. And then this date is here, okay, and my birthday is here, okay. Nigga, I was trying to do it. That shit was hard than a bitch. This nigga was doing sacred geometry on that ass. This nigga was trying to solve the equations of the universe with all that math problems, trying to hit the lottery. I'm like, God damn. That nigga would hit 3. Let me stop, dog. C. Freeman, crazy as hell, boy. Boom, Visionary Voyage. This is coming up, family. This is coming up. Look, the link will be ready for y'all this Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Time. So be on the lookout for the link because, hey, first come, first serve. We ain't taking everybody. And the first 15 people to sign up for this 12-week voyage, 12-week visualization, meditation voyage that we're about to go on, will get a consultation with D. Ray and I. 30-minute consultation. And then plus a plethora of other stuff, man. I'm talking about, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about the work. We're talking about actually getting down with the get down and actually shifting your reality through the tool that you have available with you, which is your mind. So, last year we was doing all these courses and stuff, and we realized, shit, a lot of people just want to do the work with you. So now, hey, here it is. We're bringing the work to the fold. You feel me? Because a lot of times the work can be intimidating. Everybody want to have like a certain, understanding of how to do this thing, and just to have accountability and just to make it fun. Shit, it don't have to be all serious and stuff, right? But I promise you, after this 12-week course, you're going to have the automatic flow of visualizing even in your waking life. I'm talking about constantly, repetitiously seeing your vision desires or going to another level in this thing. So yeah, I'm excited about this, family. I'm excited about this one. And I was going to do a visualization for y'all today, but I'm going to save it for the Patreon family on Sunday. So, hey, Patreon family, be ready Sunday. I'm gonna break this thing open for y'all because this is kind of advanced, and I didn't want to scare the people that's not ready. You feel me? Because my ass, I'll take you there quick. But I said, hold on, I gotta pull it back and taper it down. So, hey, Sunday, Patreon family, be ready. 9:30 a.m. Central Time. We're gonna do a visualization to tap in and really get this 12-week thing started. Boom. Let's talk about the God and his technique. So, the biggest aspect of C. Freeman that we got to understand is he is all about the inner world. He is all about your inner voice and your inner world. Inner voice and inner world. This is a big concept that we want to ingratiate ourselves with, especially in the aspect of changing our reality around us. A lot of times people are still believing that they can dictate their world based off of their outside influences or whatever, right? What you're actually doing is in reverse. You're programming yourself based off of whatever you're seeing in your environment, however you're moving, so on and so forth, right? Your jobs, all of that, right? The news you watch, the conscious spiritual drama that you keep on watching, right? It's all just repetitiously giving you this inner walk, if you will, and it's coming without, right? And some of the big ideas that C. Freeman talked about, and this big idea, and I'm gonna show y'all the technique and how to do it, is sono creation, to draw out of you, right? And this says your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. To change your circumstances, you must start by changing your internal beliefs, attitudes, and emotions. So we all know this concept, right? We have to, if we're going to change, we got to change our vibration. The higher you are vibrationally, the more things will start to come into the fold that you want to see come clearly for you. The lower you are vibrationally, the denser you are and the more stuck you will become. You feel me? Because as you go down lower on the vibrational spectrum, you're essentially just coming down to earth, right? And coming down to earth is just planting yourself on the ground like a rock, like a solid foundational tree or concrete. You feel me? So that low vibrational shit is not serving you based off of it. It's going to keep you stuck. And you don't want to be stuck. You want to be water. You feel me? And water is up here in the air, right? See, when they show people levitating and, going above the ground, they're essentially just showing them and explaining a concept, an idea. Doesn't have to be literal. It's an idea that you're above the earth, right? Your feet are off the ground and you're floating essentially in this thing. So now as you're floating, it's like a flow. It's a rhythm. It's water. Be water, my friends. We're going to talk about water because that's going to be a big concept as well. What's up, family? What's the deal, man? Yes, sir. I see y'all in here. What's up, man? What's up to everybody on Instagram and Patreon, or Instagram and Facebook as well? Hey, y'all know if y'all got questions, come on to the YouTube because that's where we get it down at. So yeah, understand that you want to be floating, you want to be above the ground, you want to be, above sea level even, right? And you just want to be floating in this thing. See, all of these words mean something. When they say stream, they're talking about a stream of consciousness, something that's flowing inside of you and moving inside of you. And I'm gonna show y'all this white boy in a minute that actually tapped into, sacred geometry and obliterated the whole concept of symbols and your voice and stuff like that, right? So with this sono creation that C. Freeman came up with geniusly, right? It's essentially you drawing out of you the best version of yourself, right? And when we're talking about the best version of yourself, we're talking about you expressing yourself with ease, you expressing yourself creatively, which is your throat chakra. So as you get up to a higher level of consciousness or raise your consciousness level up, right, which all of y'all are at, you start to express yourself or speak things into existence. See, people think that the throat chakra is based off of them having some kind of gift of gab, or they can be a public speaker or whatever, right? Which part of that is true, but in the grand scheme of things, it's about speaking things into existence, speaking things into this third dimensional plane so you can actually, see it in this physical reality, right? See, when you speak it into the third dimension, it actually comes here in the physical, and now you can be clear of it, right? In our what was that, the love alchemy course that we did, the 4-week love alchemy course that we did, we gave them a fire technique to, and I won't share it here, but it was a fire technique based off of you speaking and moving things into this matrix so you can actually see yourself in a particular light and actually see it come out into the fold. You feel me? So speaking, having this voice, right, this vibrational pitch of the God that you want to see resonate out is through your voice, right? Through your throat chakra, right? It's an expression. And it says creativity, entity oriented to self-expression and is thus related, what did it say? Related, I don't know what that word say, proactive and creativity. Here we experience the world through vibrations, such as the vibration of sound, pitch, language, tone, vibration, sound. So remember, you are a music note. You are a music note. And in music is a song, right? It's a rhythm. It's a dance. And you want to be in rhythm, Rahim, you want to be in rhythm so you can actually move your world accordingly, right? So this is all, and C. Freeman did a masterful job with this technique that I'm about to show y'all right now, because this whole actually shifts you into the reality you want to see drawn forth. And it's actually a beautiful technique, and I actually been using it for years and years now. And shit, I'm sharing it with y'all today. So hey, y'all know the voice is a big thing. Look, y'all remember Ariel and Ursula, right? See, they put it in the movies, in the Disney movies, because they know it's a metaphysical concept that will, show up with people that understand, that can see it with the keen eye. When she sold her voice to Ursula, she essentially just sold her expression of life. You feel me? So she just wanted to be human. Okay, bet. She said, Ursula was like, all right, bet, sign right here. I just want your voice. You feel me? That's all I want is your voice. And you can be human, right? But, as we know, people today, like, people can't express themselves with ease based off of them thinking somebody's looking at them and shit. You feel me? Or, oh, I don't want to offend nobody at my job. You feel me? Or shit. I don't want to be too loud, so I better shut the fuck I better calm my ass down. I'm not gonna raise my hand and answer the question, even though I know the question. Some of y'all went through that in high school. You know the answer, raise your hand, but you worried about everybody around you based off of them perceiving you as smart, and you don't want to be bullied or whatever. You feel me? This is all on a subconscious level that happens with a lot of us, that that makes us more of a human, if you will, not able to express ourselves. You knew you wanted to do that theater, what was it, the theater and arts class, but your ass chickened out based off of it wasn't the cool thing to do and shit. You feel me? You you was like, damn, I don't want nobody to know. Shit, I was in that bitch with the girls and everything. You feel me? I'm acting and stuff. I'm trying to wait for the kissing scene to happen. You feel me? Chaos in the blood. So, that's a big thing. Like, we have suppressed our voice even at a younger age without us even knowing. That shit is absolutely insane. And then that stifles our growth, and then we turn into something that wasn't supposed to be in the first place. Chaos in the blood, baby. That's why that wounded child work is so important. Remember, your mama used to say, don't talk when people are around or when grown-ups are talking. All you had was a question about, whatever, or that's not a child's place. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember all of that. Niggas just, okay, I guess she get that belt, and you just whoop, tighten that shit up. So even in becoming a human, you feel me, is just essentially you losing your voice. See, when we're talking about human, we're talking about low vibrational beings. Now, I'm not saying, I'm not talking down on them or no shit like that. I'm just saying that you're going to have to express yourself some way, whether it's art, voice, music, singing, whatever. You're going to have to speak up for yourself and say something down here, because at the same time, at the end of the day, it's about becoming God. This is an expression of God. You feel me? Rapping, whatever it might be, writing, whatever, right? So, because all of it is connected, your ears, your mouth, and your hands as well. I'm gonna show y'all, especially with the sacred geometry and stuff like that in the Hebrew letters. So understand to the core, right, that human is lower three chakras. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just telling you what it is. God is expression up here through the throat and expressing yourself clearly with ease, but also speaking things into existence. See, when you deal with your matters of the heart, then you start going down back to that floor level and start to understand, oh yeah, I wasn't speaking up for myself. Oh, I see, that teacher did tell me, some bullshit. You feel me? And I was kind of being a shell of myself or whatever. So we want to understand that to the core, that this is a big deal, family, and your voice is a spiritual superpower. Your voice is your spiritual superpower that you have to take hold of. All right, here we go. Here goes this dude named Stan Tennant, right? Very powerful white guy that actually broke the code of symbolic letters in the Hebrew and just placed them together and then figured out how to spiral it out, right? But I'm gonna play a video, and I could go deep, but it would take up a lot of the time and whatever. But I'm gonna play this video for y'all, and y'all check out this.
Its formal meaning is house, but God's not a noun, God's a verb. In Hebrew is a real mode language. That means the primary roots are verbs, not nouns. So it's not a house, it's housing. It's what a house does. Most people don't pay any attention to this. But in fact, if you can check the references, I think even David Bohm mentions this in the Quantum Reality book, which is so wonderful.
So what he's speaking on is your body, or the house is a verb. So God is a verb. God is an action word. So Instead of saying house, is saying housing, which is moving. You feel me? Which is something moving, vibration, pitch, sound, tone, which is you're a moving, living being, right? So we don't want to think of ourselves as a solid foundational rock. We want to think of ourselves as constantly moving. You know what I mean? The laws of Tahuti, right? Your constant vibration, the law of vibration. You're always constantly moving.
A bait represents the distinction between inside and outside. And that's going to turn out to be enormously important. The credo of Judaism, what Abraham is credited with discovering, is the unity of inside and outside. There's a 4-letter name and a 5-letter name for God. The 4-letter name is the transcendent point within. The 5-letter name is all there is, the panoply, the immanence of the universe. Many people over the centuries have had meditational experiences, have come upon that one point of light, that meditational, that transcendental point within. And people for centuries have worshipped idols and gods of all kinds. And everyone knows, or at least most people in this room know, that if you do your affirmation, even if it's to a pagan golden calf or something, you're going to get what you want, because the process of affirmation causes manifestation. The key to this teaching, on which the Abrahamic faiths are based, on which the Brahmic faiths are based, is that these two manifestations of deity, of divinity, are identical, are unique. That's what Krishna is saying too. That the God within, the point, the meditational point, and the all there is, the panoply of nature in the physical world, the God of immanence, are one, are unity. Inside, outside, and the process of resolving them is also unity.
So yeah, what he basically said is you're the microcosm of the macrocosm. So when they talk about what they talk about, the dark side or the light side and all of this other stuff, right? You're the God, you're the one living God, and then you're the encompassing all as well, which is everything around you, right? So there's a big practice that you want to understand to the core, especially when you're getting into no self, which is saying that, I am that I am. So you can actually observe the world instead of being, disgusted by it, right? And that's the stage of enlightenment that all of us will strive to reach for as we go along in our journey. But that no self is the greatest accomplishment, if you will, ever that you'll see, right? But another aspect that he was speaking in that video was just vibration, the affirmation, the speaking out loud with your voice, So, we hold our voice back. And there was a technique that I gave a lot of the family, the Patreon family. I said, look, you have to scream. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. You have to scream as loud as you can. You have to scream, because that scream is, and then I'm going to show y'all the stuff with C. Freeman's technique as well. When you scream, you're going to break something up inside of you that's been sheltered and hurting. And sometimes when you scream, you might even cry based off of you need to let it out, right? What we talk about with C. Freeman to draw out, right? To draw out of you. So no creation. To draw out of you is deeper than you just talking with your regular voice. Is to literally come from your diaphragm and speak that or spit that shit out so you can actually let the world hear you. A lot of people ain't ready to do that based off of some fears that they might have about themselves that they have to get over, or essentially just do their chakra work and deal with their shadow work as well, and then they'll be able to let God out. So, I don't want people to think that your personality is set in stone. You are the greatest, forever, ever changing God, the all, whatever. You creating it, you're making this thing up. So you create whatever the fuck you want to do based off of you saying, this is who I want to be. That's it, based off of your thoughts alone. So now all of a sudden, a lot of people stay stagnant and stuck in a personality based off of them being programmed at such a young age and being stifled from just expressing themselves as God. Hell, I could be loud one day and then the next day I won't say a motherfucking thing. You feel me? Because there's no range. I'm infinite potential realized, right? Can't place no box on God. So we want to move out of that personality. This is just my personality. I'm a what they say. I'm a introvert, or I'm all of the extrovert, whatever, right? Nigga, they trying to put you in a box, and we don't like boxes. We're outside of the box. We think outside of the box. So it's about you being who you want. Now, you don't have to be an extrovert when you're about to do this technique that I'm about to show you, but you have to be an extrovert for yourself in this damn technique, because essentially it's about you, not about nobody else looking around and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's about you, right? We used to be in the gym heavy, right? And I working out and shit, and I be on the squats hard and shit, right? I used to be screaming, but I wasn't thinking about it. That shit just coming out of me like that. You feel me? And D-Ray was like, nigga, your ass don't give a fuck about a motherfucking thing. You feel me? Well, what you talking about? And he said, you just make all kind of noises in that bitch. Hey, you hear me? You don't hear me in the bedroom, nigga? I be in that bitch. Say, my shit be getting healed, boy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them sounds be healing. You, ooh, yeah. You be, ooh, Niggas start working it, boy. Niggas be tripping, nigga. I used to be on them drugs, didn't make no sounds. That's because niggas was in his ego and shit, hiding the bitch. Trying, all that goofy shit. He used to be hiding the hole, chug the fuck up, tripping with himself. You feel me? So that letting God out is important. Let me see if I can get the camera back. Here we go. So that letting God out is important, family. I'm telling you, this sono creation that I'm about to show you is a key play in this thing. Hey, I don't even really have to say nothing with him. Dr. Emoto, he proved it as well, right? You speaking to your water, well, your water is inside of you. Your water is in this bottle, and the Emoto water bottles will come back. Trust me, I'm about to grab some soon. The water that you're speaking to with words, right, is actually going inside of you. So that's the infiltration of crystallization energy that you're dealing with. So now when we talk about sacred geometry, we're talking about just like this dude right here, right? He discovered that the sacred geometry essentially was the Hebrew letters matched together, right? And I wish I had a pointer, but if y'all could just see the spiral, how it's going from inwards to, I wish I had a pointer on this thing, but from the middle out and just spiraling in, right? That's the Hebrew letters is working on yourself. You feel me? Is working on you. So it's not about the letters itself, even though it is about the letters, because they're a symbol that actually means something greater, right? But let's just bring it down a little bit. Just you expressing itself is enough, right? We know English is a bastardized language and all of this shit, but it doesn't matter because your subconscious mind is picking up on the idea. The idea. It's not about the words you're saying now. It's about the idea you're doing now. You feel me? So that's a big thing that we want to understand, that, I hear a lot of people try to fugazi this thing out and everything, right? But hell, we got slang and stuff, and slang means something to us, and we put a definition on it, right? that actually enlivens a certain spirit. You feel me? If I say, oh, that's the shit, right? I'm not talking about literal shit. I'm saying, nigga, you the bomb. You feel me? See, there it go again. I'm not talking about a bomb. I'm talking about shit. You know, like you fly as hell. There it go again. Now, I'm not talking about you flying in the air. I'm talking about, man, you clean. So it just keeps going and going and going, right? This whole language is just based off of symbols, and we got to understand symbols are the language of the subconscious mind. So that's all you're hearing with symbols. I did it with in the Patreon. I did it with I forgot what that technique was, but I'll probably bring it back up later when I figure it out. But it was a fly ass technique dealing with symbols and words and everything like that. So yeah, Emoto, same way, crystallized words, crystallized energy, right? If you speak to your words and this is what's happening, you're crystallizing this energy, right? And the sacred geometry is just essentially the universe, the perfected universe, if you will, right? Or just an idea, example that the ancient Egyptians already knew. They're like, oh shit, we gotta be love with ourselves, right? We got to really speak power to ourselves to reach a certain vibrational pitch that actually moves us into, this godhood, right? See, if you don't believe you're God, then you're not going to be God. Your wish is my command. So you got to remember, you have a genie inside of you, and that genie is just going to say, all right, nigga, we don't believe it, well, fuck it. You feel me? We'll just be this human dude, right? Drinking every weekend, going to work and same old, same old. Oh yeah, what? Yes, I'm a truck driver. Nigga, that's not who you are, nigga. You crazy as hell, boy, if you think you limited to a goddamn truck driver. Boy, I ought to slap the shit out of your bitch ass. Nigga, you are greater than a truck driver. You are God. And honestly, I can't really make nobody believe it. It's just either up to you to profess it inside of yourself and understand that concept and this ideology, right, that the ancients taught back in the day, or just stay human. If you, hey, I just all I'm doing is giving the energy. You feel me? That's it. So yeah, y'all see the metrics, y'all see the understanding. Low vibrational gives you the low vibrational stuff. I will kill you. See, that's not crystallized. You fool, not crystallized. Heavy metal music, right? Not crystallized. Water before and after Buddhist. So you see the water before and up top is the after, right? So understand that this is even with the John Lennon symbol. Imagine John Lennon. It's not even saying, it's not even saying say John Lennon. It said imagine John Lennon, nigga. And your shit will be crystallized. That's a motherfucking play for your ass. So that's what I'm saying. The sounds are symbols, just like I showed y'all here with the white boy. The sounds are just symbols that we're picking up on our subconscious mind, right? And to draw out essentially is this sono creation that I'm about to show y'all right now. You feel me? And understand this. So now, whenever you're in this space of low vibrational thinking, right? It's a human thing. It's not you don't have to beat yourself up, right? But what you want to do is be mindful and observe why you're thinking that way. Because the more you observe it, right? And this is a practice that I've been doing for years. The more you observe why you're thinking that way, the greater you'll be able to eradicate the idea or to eradicate the symbol out of you. You feel me? So remember, words symbols than the reality. You feel me? That's why symbols are the language of the subconscious mind. So what you think can turn into pictures, reality, right? So now, instead of you just putting the gasoline of emotions to these particular symbols or ideas or thoughts that you have, right? Observe it first and see if you want to allow it into your stream of consciousness. Again, when I say you're God, I'm saying you have the choice. See, when you're not able to say, "Oh no, I have a choice," that's not me. That don't have nothing to do with me, right? Remember, thoughts are random. They come in based off of traumas and everything, right? You don't gotta identify with that. I'm actually giving you permission to not identify with them thoughts. I'm telling you straight up, nigga, you choose the thoughts you want to identify with and run with that. The end. What's somebody gonna say? Oh no, you gotta choose that thought. Who the fuck are you, nigga? You feel me? So now you gotta really hone into this principle of observing what you're thinking, right? And really hone and really concentrate on that idea. Because I remember back in the day, my meditation was trash, nigga. I'm talking about what demon mode. I'm talking about monstrous shit. I'm talking about just based off of my traumas and past experiences and all of that stuff, right? So I had to go through that journey of ridding myself of these ideas and thoughts and things that wasn't serving me based off of my old past experience, right? My old past memories. But I don't have to hold on to the memories. The memories don't make me. My past doesn't dictate me. My vision does. So now, if my vision dictates me, then that means I'm in control. And you're in control as well. So understand that to the core, that we want to move into an observer mode and not the, what's the victim mode. You feel me? Getting beat the fuck up by them thoughts, boy. Getting your ass getting bullied by a thought. God damn. Talking about that nigga doing a goddamn Stone Cold Steve Austin on your ass. Shit. All of that shit. No, I'm not gonna see. I was about to go ham, but I said, let me let these niggas make it. Cause I was like, damn, I don't want niggas to just start saying, damn, I am getting bullied. See, I'm bullying too. See, that's what I be doing. When I be joking like that, that's actually a form of bullying. And I gotta chill out with that shit because you know what I'm saying? I don't want people to. I had somebody hit me up in the DMs. It was like, God damn, Dream, you really? And I said, shit, I said something that you probably took too hard, but I'm not, I'm just playing around and shit. You feel me? I don't want y'all to think I'm joking on y'all ass, even if it's interpersonal or whatever. God damn. So boom. So now this is where it's at. This is the key. What you're saying out loud comes into the third dimension. What you're saying out loud comes into the third dimension. So speaking out loud with your voice, speaking out loud with your voice. And when I seen this technique with C. Freeman, I was like, oh, this shit is changing my life. See, what happened was I wasn't with C. Freeman, right? So C. Freeman, this is the technique. C. Freeman wants you to meditate, right? You're in your meditation. And in your meditation, right, you're calm, you're doing your breathing, right? Breathing in and breathing out, right? But in the meditation, you're saying affirmations, mantras, or even just specific sounds, like lam, yam, om, right? In the meditation, right? That's going to change your vibration. But the biggest aspect is the affirmations that that you can speak to yourself about. You feel me? Out loud. Out loud. Not in your head, nigga. This is about you expressing. Remember what I told y'all at the beginning. This is about you expressing yourself truthfully out loud. Nigga, I be doing that in my meditation. Nigga, my whole world shifted. I'm talking about, oh my God, I should have been speaking in my meditation. So now when you're speaking it out loud with authority, with energy, with power, with violence, right? Then the vibrational pitch as you're closing your eyes is going to start working on you even deeper. Nigga, when I heard that shit some time ago, I said, and I was running with that shit ever since. You feel me? So speaking out loud is going to be a vibrational sono creation that you want to do, right? And the key is to not be afraid. Turn up the volume. You feel me? You can't see, because some of y'all are going to speak out loud and I can't hear you, nigga. See, you're talking to yourself, so you got to speak it loudly with confidence and assurance and love for yourself. You feel me? Out loud. I used to do this shit back in the day. I would come in the bedroom. I say, babe, did you hear me? She said, nah, I didn't hear nothing. I said, oh, good, because I was in that bitch yelling. You feel me? I was in that hole. Yeah, they can't hear you. And even if they do hear you, so what? You feel me? Turn up the volume. Shit. You acting like you, see, that's that whole thing. Them niggas be watching porn on mute and they live by themselves. Nigga, you better turn that bitch up, nigga. I don't give a nigga be listening to porn, watching porn. They live by themselves. They got that hoe on 8. Nigga, you better turn this bitch up. The neighbors gonna hear you? And the neighbors know my name, my name, my name. Nigga, turn that porn up, nigga. Turn your voice up. Ho? See, I gotta stop playing with y'all. I start calling people names and shit. No, I'm here for real though. Turn your voice up in your meditation. This ain't no goddamn it's even shit. Okay, somebody's in the house. Turn the porn up. You feel me? Let that hoe be heard. What you doing in there? Minding my motherfucking business, nigga. Minding my God business. You feel me? Hey, chaos in the blood, baby. You know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. And niggas be having their whole volume on 0 and they stay by themselves. So then that's a reflection of you inside of your whole being, nigga. You better let that shit be known, nigga. Let God out, nigga. You trying to let it out through ejaculation, let God out that way. Chaos in the blood, man. Let me stop playing with y'all. So again, what you're saying out loud comes into the 3rd dimension. I'm telling you, this is where it's at. And here goes some affirmations to say out loud during your meditation. I am connected to the infinite wisdom of my universe. My inner light shines brightly. I radiate love and peace. My inner light shines brightly. I radiate love and peace. I am grounded in the present moment, fully alive and aware. I am grounded in the present moment, fully alive and aware. With every breath, I draw in peace and exhale stress. With every breath, I draw in peace and exhale stress. I trust the journey of my soul and embrace my divine purpose. This is stuff y'all want to say out loud, family. I'm telling you, dog, you gotta just find 1 or 2 and go for yours heavy with the mantras. You feel me? It can be personal to you. Make it real deep and personal to you. Really get in there with the mantra. Now, obviously, you're gonna have to, work on remembering it. But that's the audio auto suggestion should help you with that. But just you speaking it over and over and over again, eventually you're just gonna remember that shit like ease. You feel me? And then shit, it's oh happy day. So that's what you want to do. You want to get into and look, this is the key. Don't play yourself, nigga. You don't remember it. It's okay that you don't remember it word for word. Eventually, you're going to remember it word for word. It's not going to even take that long. It'll probably take 4 days for you to remember it word for word. 10-minute meditation, 20-minute meditation, whatever, right? Do that over and over and over again until you can get to that hour, hour and a half, because your being is just ready to encapsulate that energy. And nigga went and you say, and then look, it turns off. So it's not like you're going to just say it the whole time. It's going to turn off on its own. You feel me? So you don't start off with the pouring down low. That shit just going to end. You feel me? Chaos in the blood, baby. You starting off with that hoe on 0. No, you start off picking that shit up. Pick your energy up. You feel me? Speak that shit with your chest out loud. And them meditations is going to move mountains. Yes, sir, family. Give me some questions. What y'all got, baby? What y'all got? Give me some questions before I get out of here. What y'all got, baby? What y'all got? Boom. Visionary Voyage. A 12-week odyssey. This is going to help, family. We're going to have fun in this thing. I'm tired of playing with look. We got to get real. And this is about realness. This is about truth. So this whole 12-week work that we're about to dive into until the summer comes so we can really shine bright. Oh, this rising, I was doing my sun gazing. Nigga, that shit felt good, boy. And guess what? I seen a fucking goddamn chemtrails plane fly right by. I'm like, ain't this a bitch? Let me goddamn. I said, hey, that shit be crazy. I'm sun gay. I'm hitting. I'm talking because the sun ain't been out. So now the sun is finally coming out, right? Like, oh shit, okay, happy day. Early, you got to catch it early, the sunrise. Oh, happy day, it's going down. Nigga, fucking plane again. I'm like, dog, these planes got me fucked up. I mean, shit. I just gotta ignore it. But goddamn, hey, they lucky, nigga. Don't worry. My mind is getting stronger. I'm gonna drop that hoe. We was watching that what was that? Code 8 yesterday. Yeah, we was watching that bitch last night. And the dude, he's an electrician or whatever they trying to call it. I could decode it, but whatever. And essentially he pulled down a whole plane. Oh, drop that bitch. I was like, oh, it's going down in this hole. He dropped the whole plane. That's it. That's what I'm on. Yeah, you feel me? You feel me? Come get me. You feel me? Let me stop talking all this stuff. So this is happening, family. Hey, first 15 people get a private consultation with D-Ray and I for 30 minutes. And then the 12 weeks is going down, and there's a whole bunch of bonuses. So y'all gonna want to tune in for this Thursday. The link will be dropped Thursday. Put it in your calendar because my shit fill up fast. So Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Time. This is it. Visionary Voyage, a 12-week odyssey into manifestation, magic, and the mystical realm. We're gonna be doing out-of-body experiences. Transforming your reality is a must. And the biggest thing I want people to take away from it is just the automatic programming. You feel me? That I want to instill in people because I want people to understand that I'm about business. I'm about action. So I'm trying to instill the NLP techniques that I understood as a child and really, let that shit run into their subconscious spirit and mind so they can actually have this automatic visual process that just happens like that. So, and the biggest aspect we're gonna do is have fun, nigga. Niggas ain't trying to hear all this. I hate. I told D-Ray, I said, all right, if I'm going to do this, this is going to be fun. I can't just do 12 whole weeks and not have fun. You feel me? So, hey, it's going down. It's going down. Give me some questions. What y'all got, family? What y'all got? What's up, Instagram? If y'all on Instagram, y'all got to come to the YouTube to drop your questions. And the same thing with y'all, Facebook family, because I can't see y'all questions in the chat. But what's up to all of y'all? Y'all know what to do with that like button, man. Y'all know, show love to where love is due, baby. Show love to where love is due. It says, words, use your energy wisely. For example, instead of watching porn, draw it out. Instead of watching porn, draw it out. That's good, Eric. I don't know about drawing. No, y'all gotta stop that porn stuff. You really just gotta beat it. I mean, you don't want to be watching porn now. I mean, I get it. When I was younger, I used to watch that shit, but now, just like I was telling y'all fellas, the linga journey, the aesthetic, you want to be this ultimate aesthetic where your sexual discipline in nature and you have this kind of presence of God. You feel me? That's the real key. So with the porn and shit, it's just a mind control tactic. It's like the news or like the spiritual conscious people that be doing that drama shit, that drama porn. It's all the same. Spiritual conscious drama porn and porn. It's all the same shit. It's all feeding you into this comfortability so you could just be robot and be docile. You feel me? And I ain't about none of that porno business. I'm about my business. So you want to get, y'all want to definitely get off that porn. And I get it, if it's hard for you, whatever, take your time, but slowly and surely, draw that shit out. April said, you are the porn. Exactly. Hey, y'all say, y'all getting it. Okay. I listen and say affirmation with Reverend Ike, and I believe that saying the affirmation with his congregation in the background makes. Yeah, see, Reverend, that's good. Nicole, that's good. Reverend Ike was doing that shit with the church. And see, and when he was doing it, boom, them all them church people were saying it, but they were. But I want you to really draw that bitch out and really draw it out with power, with conviction, with love for self. You feel me? And really just mean it and stop being afraid of people listening to you. You feel me? Hey, it is what it is. They can hear you. So what? What does that mean? That's their business. They hear what you say. Oh, this nigga trying to uplift himself. Oh, this nigga trying to be somebody, huh? What the neighbors get? Say, dog. Them neighbors got you fucked up. Oh, you trying to be great? Yes, nigga, I'm trying to get out of this apartment with your bitch ass because at the same time I got places to go. Y'all know what it is, family. Peace to the gods.